Former Congressman Ray Lahood will serve as the state's next chairman of the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library and Museum Board of Directors. At least he's been appointed for that. And joining us today is Ray Lahood. Thank you so much for being here with us today and talking about this. And so I want to ask you about that. There have been a few things been going on with the library and museum over the past year and a half or so. With you expected to take the direction of that, what are some of the things that you see in the vision for this really an important keepsake of history for the state of Illinois?
The two most important things that we want to do, which will be an extension of Governor Pritzker's vision. Number one, we need to hire a director. The director position is vacant now. Because
that director was just fired last week, if I'm not mistaken?
Okay. That's correct. And that's the fourth director that the library has had. That's probably four too many. We need to have somebody that can really get the library into a position of recognizing Lincoln, enhancing Lincoln, talking about Lincoln, and getting people from all over the world to visit the library and museum. That's number one. Number two, the foundation, which is a separate board, has the fundraising. We want to work with the foundation board to get the finances, to get the fundraising back into a position. Been some divisions over the last few years between the board and the foundation board. That won't exist after we start our stewardship, and we will work collaboratively with the foundation board. The fundraising part of it is very, very important.
Yeah, particularly when you're talking about, and I've been to that museum. I told you I enjoy it very so much. I want to switch gears to another conversation, though. Not only because of your experience, and obviously your son is currently within the process being a congressman, and you wrote in a local newspaper about a few months ago that Congress needs to move on from impeachment talks after the Mueller report. Do you share the same sentiments now that talks have even grown louder in Washington, D.C., and why?
Well, I really do, because I think Congress has a lot of other issues. We need a transportation bill. Our infrastructure is crumbling. We need an immigration bill. Our immigration policy is in shambles. We need to get some fiscal responsibility. The idea of impeaching the president, Speaker Pelosi may have the votes to do that in the House. The Senate, under the control of the Republicans, will never convict him. There'll be a lot of time wasted. Washington will be turned on its head. Washington will be turned upside down, and the country will be even more divided than it is now. If the Democrats believe they have something on Trump, then present it to the American people, and a year from now, the American people can decide at the ballot box if they want President Trump to be their next president after that.